Who could give up this adorable little guy? Well, it happened in a place that doesn't have the proper facilities to keep him alive. And tonight he's being treated here in Florida. Local 10's Jeff Wines here went along for the exclusive air rescue.
You are looking at a first, a 3-week-old manatee, apparently left behind by his mother, being loaded onto a Lear jet to be airlifted out of Grand Cayman.
We have never had a baby manatee here before.
We are assuming that the manatee arrived here from either Cuba or Jamaica, as we have no native populations of manatees in the Cayman Islands.
Call this a true manatee mystery. While they may be common here in the waters of South Florida, this is a very rare sight in Grand Cayman. The Cayman Department of Environment has been doing their best, bottle feeding him donated baby formula, even rubbing his belly to relieve him of some gas. But the reality is, there are no manatee experts here.
We really can't evaluate his health, which is why that we need to get him to a facility where they can make a judgment on that.
4 fishermen found this orphaned manatee just offshore. Since the fishermen all have last names beginning with the letter B, he's been dubbed 4B and has become a bit of a celeb on the island. But 4B needs intensive care. So how do you get a manatee off an island to Florida? You call Trinity Air Ambulance at a Fort Lauderdale executive.
A few days ago, we had a call from the Cayman Islands Department of Environment, and they asked us if we could do an air ambulance of a manatee. And we said, no problem, whatever we can do to help out.
But a transport like this with a human patient usually costs between $10,000 and $12,000.
We ended up actually getting the Royal Bank of Canada donate, the DART Foundation, Aztec Jet Center donated fuel, Raytheon in Tampa donated fuel, Chevron in Cayman donated fuel.
Within hours of the Cayman government's call, Trinity Air Ambulance made it happen. Once on board, a veterinarian who had just arrived from the Lowry Park Zoo manatee rehab team begins to evaluate.
Folks in the Caymans have done a good job of keeping this guy alive, but he's obviously in rough shape.
A young manatee like this usually nurses 1 to 2 years after birth. Right now, he's not getting the nutrients he needs, and that is why it is critical to get him medical attention.
You see this guy is depressed. He's not moving much. He's got a lot of skin lesions.
We fly 4B to Tampa. For his hour-and-a-half flight, he's wrapped in wet towels donated by the Ritz-Carlton. On arrival in Tampa, Dr. Murphy says 4B is weak. His breathing pattern is of concern. So here is the very latest from the Manatee Hospital, the Lowry Park Zoo in Tampa. We are told that 4B is in stable condition. He's getting around-the-clock care. He's being treated with medication, and he's being fed every 2 to 3 hours. Each one of those feedings costs $25. Now, Lowry Park Zoo is a non-for-profit organization, so you can actually donate, help in this recovery. If you'd like to do that, you can go to our website, local10.com, and then click on the Find Out More area. That is the very latest. We're live in Fort Lauderdale. I'm Jeff Wines here, Local 10.
Oh, so many people coming together. He's adorable.
It also
4B.
makes you think about 4B's mom.
Yeah.
Because he lost his mom somewhere. Well, we're all pulling for him.
It's going to be great. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
And we'll get the updates to you as we get them.
He wasn't in too bad a shape. Most of it pointed at the nutritional problems with this animal. So these baby manatees, orphan manatees, are very finicky with their stomach and their GI tract. So that's the types of problems that we're dealing with. And if we can get him past those, then his prognosis of growing up and getting released are very good.